Hello, everybody, and welcome to another Ikoria draft. Before I dive in, I do want to remind you that if you enjoy the video, be sure to hit that thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel, and leave a comment in the comment section down below with any questions or feedback. You can catch me streaming live at twitch.tv/NicolaiBolas. Welcome, Jacobo. Perfect timing. Oh my goodness. Well, we have opened up Lutri, who happens to be one of my favorite companions. Yeah, the Fate Reforged one is a lot. It is great. I'm not sure how it stacks up against Thoughtseize. Yeah, I think I recognized you, Jacobo. But yeah, Lutri is a fantastic card. It really does set the stage for a great companion deck. It can go into blue-black, blue-red, red-green. Really any color combination will want Lutri. It's a free 3-2 for a dex, and oftentimes you'll have good instants to copy. So really like the Lutri here. Fantastic addition to any deck, and clear first pick out of any pack that opens it. If this weren't in the pack, it goes steeply down. I think it's maybe kind of close. It's between Pacifism and Prickly Marmoset. I think I would probably take the Pacifism, but I wouldn't fault someone for taking Marmoset. And after that, there's even a bigger drop-off before things like Sanctuary Smasher, Mutual Destruction, and Honey Mammoth. But Lutri, it shall be. I don't know why I took the card, because there was not a new pack awaiting me, but I guess we'll just see who else is in this. I do not know any of these. Count to 10. Nice. Sounds fun. Okie doke, so we have taken the Lutri, which means we are looking to play a deck that can utilize it properly, which means blue tends to have a lot of good instants for it, red also does, black has a lot of good instants for it. We're not going to be taking one of these gold cards. These are substantially worse than they look on the surface. There is an Of One Mind, which I really like. This Cathartic Reunion might wheel, or probably will wheel actually, which is pretty nice. I have found myself needing to prioritize Of One Minds higher than I normally would. Deadweight is also an option as just a pretty powerful card. I could play Lutri in blue-black, of course, or red-black. But I think Of One Mind is a solid pickup here. It works really well in the red-blue decks that Lutri wants to be a part of, because you might end up with some Facet Readers and some non-humans, and Lutri's a non-human, and generally just a pretty solid pickup. This pack is not super powerful. I think the Primal Empathy and the Skull Prophet are a little bit worse than they look. And Cathartic Reunion hopefully wheels, and we can get into a nice blue-red deck with this Lutri. Okie doke. So now in this pack there is a Frostveil Ambush. You don't ever really copy this with Lutri. That's like an 8-mana investment. Usually you've used your Lutri by then. But you can end up with some Spells Matter synergies in blue-red. You can end up with some Cycling Matters. And I don't think we really want to be going into a green direction. Green doesn't have a ton of good instants to copy. It also just doesn't have a ton of synergy with instants and sorceries. So I think we'll take the Frostveil Ambush here over a Cloud Piercer. Proud Willbonder is also a solid card. Bushwing Poacher is also pretty solid as well, but I think we'll just get the Ambush here. And Weaponize is really good. It's a great uncommon. It works really well with Forbidden Friendship. I think blue-red struggles a bit to be a sacrifice deck because you don't really have the tools you're looking for. You don't have a ton of the cheap, things like Whisper Squad, which you can't play with Lutri anyway. You don't generally have things like Durable Coilbug in your Lutri deck as much, but it's still just a great card. I think Forbidden Friendship is probably better in this specific spot. Prickly Marmoset's also pretty tempting. The Forbidden Friendship is something we can probably get later. It is a common that a lot of decks don't want. Of One Mind and Friendship is a great combo. I think we might just take the Marmoset to get another good creature that works with our mild sub-theme of cycling. Honestly, the Weaponize is pretty close too. I think I'm just going to take the Marmoset. I think we can get a Forbidden Friendship later. We'll just prioritize getting our first Marmoset. And now we get our first Dranith Stinger. We're going to probably have a minor cycling sub-theme in this deck. Dreamtail Heron doesn't really work as well because we're not going to have necessarily as much mutate stuff. You generally need multiple copies of things for mutate because you need to get multiples of each of the mutate commons and things like that. Getting a nice 2-drop that can cycle to combo with our Marmoset is just nice. Also, it's a human to work with our Of One Mind. I'm liking the direction this draft is taking right now. I'm trying to take the cards that are more likely to get. So Dranith Stinger is a higher priority than Facet Reader because Facet Reader comes around later in the draft. I wouldn't mind a Pyroceratops, but we're just going to get a Farfinder. You do want to hit your lands with Lutri. If we end up with some mutate, we'll want the Farfinder, and it helps us splash potentially. Things like Blood Curdle are good splashes with Lutri. Gust of Wind, great splash here. Not splash, great pickup here. Good card combos with Lutri. There's a decent amount of flying in blue-red. And now a Rumbling Rock Slide. Another good card to combo with the Lutri. 4-mana removal spell. In the late game, it's going to kill 2 things. Kind of Nightbinder does, but I don't generally just love playing a 2-mana 2/2 in my deck. I'd rather have some at least cycling or things like that going on. A pretty late Rockside indeed. And I guess we'll just pick up a Phase Dolphin. Hopefully not going to have to play that. We're not going to transition to green at this point, though, so maybe we'll need that. And Raking Claws or Shredded Sails. I think Shredded Sails is better. We're never really going to need to cast the Raking Claws, whereas Shredded Sails can do a lot of work. Cloud Piercer came back. That's a nice pickup. We might even play that. This next pack is the one that would have had the Forbidden Friendship in it, so we'll have to see if we wheel that. That would be a really nice wheel. Currently, our deck is looking fantastic. Every card is playable. Phase Dolphin's a little bit underpowered, so we're hoping not to play that one, but hopefully we do wheel that Forbidden Friendship. It would go really well with this Cloud Piercer and go really well just in the deck overall. If there was another red drafter, they probably took the Weaponize over it. And it did not wheel. We can take a Heightened Reflexes, or we could just take a Frenzied Raptor. I think we can get the Heightened Reflexes later. Sometimes you just want a 3-mana 4/2. Hits pretty hard. Sails is pretty good. It also fits our minor cycling theme. I forget what we took over the Forbidden Friendship. It was something good. Well, this is a great card to copy with Lutri. I'm not sure if it's necessary, though. We kind of already have a great late game plan, and we don't have a ton of permanents to put into play. Splashing green is also a bit ambitious in this deck. We only have one Farfinder. We took a Marmoset. Yeah, I'm fine with that pick. Marmoset is really good. And for Forbidden Friendship is a lower priority, so it's going to be easier to get one later. I think it's between the Genesis Ultimatum and the Essence Scatter. If we take Ultimatum, we might wheel the Highlands. Getting to double green might be tricky. There are some decent green cards that we could use. Essence Scatter is really nice, though. I think we're going to take the Genesis Ultimatum. It's a really powerful card, and splashing isn't that hard. Unfortunately, this isn't our color. I think here, we don't want to splash black and green. I wouldn't mind getting an Anticipate, but this is going to wheel. This is the wrong color of dual land. We already have this. We're going to just take a Blood Curdle here over the Anticipate. Anticipate is going to wheel out of this pack, and one really nice thing is we could potentially just splash black instead of green. It'd be a little bit easier because we already have this Farfinder, and getting a Blood Curdle copied is really nice. Here, there's another Farfinder. We can't take that. There's a Bloodfell Cave, which helps with the Blood Curdle splash, which I do like. There's another 1-mana Cycler in the Footfall Crater. We don't really have a lot of big creatures. We have a Cloud Piercer, so Ram Through's not really super great. I think here the Bloodfell Caves is an interesting option for splashing Blood Curdle or Wingspan Mentor. We don't really have a ton of creatures right now, so this is a little bit worse. We could also just take Crater. I think I'm just going to take the Bloodfell Caves, though. Really helps with this Blood Curdle splash. And Corpse Churn might wheel, and we could definitely get that to get back Lutri. Not going to be able to play the Stinger. We could just take Thornwood Falls to help our mana. Dreamtail Heron's also alright. But I think the Thornwood Falls is going to be nice. Maybe helps us with the Ultimatum. Now that we have a Blood Curdle, the Ultimatum's not even that appealing. I might just want a Glimmerbell here. It's a pretty close pick here between those two, I think. Ultimatum or Blood Curdle. Blood Curdle's just better. Now that we have Blood Curdle, we don't need to prioritize Ultimatum at all. We have the better card to splash. And Porky Parrot's a pretty nice addition. It works well if we can get something like a Thieving Otter. And it's just a fine card to mutate onto some smaller creatures. Or just to cast as a 4-mana 3/4. Anticipate's also fine, but we're going to wheel that other one. And Lava Serpent's a nice addition. We don't need the Glowstone Recluse. Can't play another Phase Dolphin, but Lava Serpent's just a nice pickup. Porky Parrot came back. Highlands came around. I think we're just going to take this opportunity to get a Anticipate. We already have a Porky Parrot, already have a Lava Serpent. Not going to be playing a Highlands if we're not splashing green. We're just going to splash this Blood Curdle. So let's just take an Anticipate here. It's going to work pretty well in our Lutri deck. It's a fine card to copy. Splashing this is just a little bit too ambitious for my liking right now. Blood Curdle is just going to do more. 7 mana, Blood Curdle, kill 2 things, put 2 menace counters is just really powerful. And now we can get a Pyroceratops or a Bloodfell Caves. I think we'll just take the Bloodfell Caves. Pyroceratops is not a huge priority. Sure, we have a ton of instants, but it's a 4-drop. It's kind of clunky at the end of the day. And Bloodfell Caves is going to really help us with our Black Splash. Unfortunately, we already have all these cards, so let's just take the land in case we do open something we want to splash. And again, there's not much, so we'll just take Jungle Hollow over Sleeper Dart. Footfall Crater came back. That's kind of nice. We could also just take Corpse Churn. It's a fine combo with Lutri. Gets it back to copy more things. Or Memory Leak. It's just a fine card. It has cycling. Let's take the Memory Leak. We have some minor cycling themes. Gremlin, not great. We're not going to play the Bushmeat Poacher, but we'll take it. We already got an Anticipate, so we'll take a Blazing Volley. Ah, I see we concur, deck list. Both on the same Memory Leak train. So we have a lot of playables here. We have a lot of couple good lands for our deck. And we opened a very, very good rare. Even if we don't have a ton of even stuff, we still have like Porky Parrot we could hit, Lava Serpent which we could hit. Like even just hitting a 2-drop is pretty good. So this card's just great. Fire Prophecy would of course be absurd in our deck, as it is in pretty much every deck. Wow, these arts are so cool. But we're just going to be taking the Gyruda here over like pretty much all these things. Over the Fire Prophecy is the main competition for it, but pretty easy Gyruda, just army in the can. And now following that up, we get a Cathartic Reunion. The last one didn't wheel, so I actually really like getting this. There's also a Dismal Backwater. We do have 2 dual lands already, but getting a 3rd one and then playing 1 black source, so we just have a ton for our Black Splash, could be really nice. The Cathartic Reunion should wheel. It's a little bit weird that it didn't last time, so I think we're going to take the Dismal Backwater. Fix our mana, because we do have a lot of playables already. And now Spell Eater Wolverine's a nice threat. We don't need to prioritize Startling Development. We just want to have a nice, good 3-drop. Hits hard, hits fast. And Forbidden Friendship now. That's really nice. We really wanted one of these, and I was a little bit sad that we didn't have one at this point. It's okay. We were missing out on a Go for Blood, but Friendship is a key card for this deck. And now Weaponize over Backwater. We have 3 black sources plus a Farfinder to get a swamp, so we'll have like 5 black sources essentially. I don't really want to pass up on weapon. I mean, how many creatures do we have? We have 11 creatures plus Forbidden Friendship, so we don't have a ton of creatures. I don't like Harvester in this deck. We aren't really a mutate deck. Maybe we just take Backwater, but Weaponize is just good in any deck. This is tricky. Let's take Weaponize. And now Ferocious Tigerilla's a fine card. There's also a Frostlings. I do like Frostlings. What's our curve looking like? We have a lot of 3s. And we have a guaranteed 3, so let's just take the Tigerilla. Yeah, we have a decent number of 3-drops. We already have a Rock Slide, so we can't take it. It's also just fine as a card that you just have that then proceeds to do a little bit. Like, their removal spells get slightly worse. I think Tigerilla over Frostlings is fine. Cathartic Reunion, we're definitely jumping on this opportunity to get one. Facet Reader is a nice addition to the deck. Wingfold Ateron. Not going to need that, luckily. We have a better deck than that. Can't play the Gust, so we'll just take the uncommon to build our collection. Take uncommon to build the collection. Heightened Reflex is not really a card I'm looking to play. This deck really shaped up. It's a decent amount. Cornball, it depends on the build. I mean, your opponent's deck is likely going to have some hits. Oh, definitely better in a black-red shell. Like, I'm probably not going to play it in this deck, but it was taking it over a land that we didn't want, because we didn't want too many tap lands anyway. We already have 4 black sources, 5 black sources if you include Farfinder, which is enough. And this is our 23 right now. We have some cycling. We have a couple 1-mana cyclers. Yeah, the weaponized was really low cost. So we have... How many 1-mana cyclers do we have? We have... Hello, I want Corpus. We have 1 cycler, 2 cyclers for 1 mana, 3 cyclers for 1 mana. So yeah, we can run 17 lands because Lutri is a pretty land-heavy deck. So this gives us 8, 8, 3. This is really good mana. We do have slightly more red cards. And so I think we could go up for 1 more. 8, 4. Oh, we need to move Lutri to the 8, 14, 15, 16, 17. I could see running an 18th land here, but I don't think we need it. So what could we run here? We could run Blazing Volley. We have Cathartic. We got a Cathartic. I think we took like a... We're going to run Swamp because we have Farfinder. Really does help. Our mana is pretty solid. We have Porky Parrot plus Glimmerbell as a combo. We didn't have a Cathartic Reunion at the time, but we got one in the end. Okay, there is now Weaponized we could consider playing. How many creatures do we have? 12 plus Forbidden. So Weaponized seems fine to me. And we don't need blue mana all that much until the late game, so we can cut 1, so that'll give us 7, and then we add a Mountain. This gives us 7, 8, 9, and 9, 7. So our 2 drops, we have 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3. So we kind of want both early. So let's just add back. Let's make the change back. So this gives us 8 blue sources, 8 red sources, and 4 black sources. This seems fine. We can have an even split. You like Volley better than Weaponize? I don't agree with that. Weaponize just makes you have so many options and makes it really hard for the opponent to do, like, cast any removal spells in the late game and stuff, which is really nice. Volley, sure, you can copy it with Lutri, but I'd rather copy, like, anything else. Like, just because it's a spell to copy doesn't mean I'd do it. Yeah, it's also just good for last points of reach. Wingfold Terran's also okay. It's another big thing to hit with the Lava Serpent. I mean, with the Gyruda. I mean, the only other cards we have are Tigerilla, Lava Serpent, Porky Parrot, which isn't the end of the world, but not the greatest. So we could just play a Wingfold Terran. I think it's between that and Weaponize. Like, it's actually kind of close because of this Gyruda. But I think with Forbidden Friendship, things like that, I think that it's going to be better to work out this way. So that's going to do it for the deck, and I'll see you folks in the matches. Before I get to the matches, I want to give a big thank you to all of my patrons over at patreon.com/NicolaiBolas. Thank you so much for your support, and I would like to welcome all of my newest patrons: Behemoth, Antonio P, Cameron K, Marty B, Gordon W, Andy M, Ghosty Boy Raps, and Green Rogue. Thank you so much for your support, and special thanks, of course, to all the patrons at the credits level: Green Rogue and Behemoth, of course, and then also Arpeggio, Mr. Martinez, Stephen W, and Eric S. Thank you so much for all of your support. If you would like to learn more about the Patreon, you can find that information at patreon.com/NicolaiBolas. Even $1 a month goes a long way and unlocks some pretty cool rewards. Without further ado, though, let's get to the matches. Welcome to round 1. We've got a great hand here. There is one at the top left, right? Doesn't it break apart? We're mining. What happens? Okay, we're going to play Bloodfell Caves, obviously. Of course, we're against turn 1 Flourishing Fox. Why wouldn't we be? Nice. How fun is this? Gosh darn it, Flourishing Fox. Gonna cycle Frostveil Ambush. I am bummed out. Oh, no more cyclers. Nice. Oh, they just have that one. That's fun. Play the Wolverine, I guess. Next turn we can go Stinger plus of one Mind. Kind of a bummer. Stinger of one Mind or Marmoset Hold Up Cycler. I think I like Stinger of one Mind. Thanks for tapping me like that, Arena. Really helpful right there. Jeez, my goodness. That's such a bummer. Oh, we found the Blood Curdle. We're in the game. Okie doke. Of course they have another cycler. Why wouldn't they? You know, it's not really fun to play against this. Gotta be said. It's like... the only answers to this early are like, you have to have a Fire Prophecy, you have to have a Blood Curdle to kill the other 1-drop on turn 4, you can have a Pacifism. The last 5 times I've played Flourishing... no, it's not 5, it was... the last 3 times I've played Flourishing Fox, it's died on turn 2, which is just unlucky for me, but that's the way of the world sometimes. Yep, 2 more cyclers. So they're out of cycling, or they would have killed me. Or they just have a Zenith Flare and I'm dead. Just gotta dig. We're going to give Spell Eater Wolverine Menace. So I can do 10 with this. We'll go to 1. They're out of cyclers. We could play this and Prickly Marmoset. That way we're not strictly dead. Isn't it funny that my opponents only cast 3 relevant spells? I can't attack here, they have to have a cycler. Unreal. If you had that, you could have just killed me, opponent. You could have just cast the spell. Unbelievable. This is just ludicrous. Unfortunate. Whew! hand. We're going to definitely cycle this memory leak on turn 1. We're against a Karuga deck. 2-drop, 3-drop, draw 2 for 1 mana. Feels good. Obviously, I wish we were on the play, but we can even of one mind copied with Lutri. Oh, they missed a land drop. That's really good for me. So we're going to definitely cast Frostveil this game, I think. So I think we just want to do this. Draw 4. We're going to get rid of a mountain. We want to be able to do that. That's why we had to cast it pre-combat. Glimmerbell and Prickly Marmoset for this turn. Next turn, Porcupine onto Glimmerbell is a great combo. So we want to mutate Gust of Wind, so let's Gust of Wind first then. We want to play the land so that we can represent a cycle. Okay, definitely over for the Prickly Marmoset. Yeah, we're still probably going to cast this in the end here. Casting Crystal, maybe into Karuga. Okay. Still a relatively slow play. Killing that really works out nicely. Them stacking up onto a mutate creature really makes it easy to beat them. Exactly, it's just a tempo play that just shuts down their blockers. Okay, that's a little bit of a bummer. So if we tap it down, it is 5, 6, 7, 8. We're just going to do it next turn to finish them off. Gonna make our board a little bit scarier. Like, they haven't been playing multiple threats a turn. Like, yeah, this is totally fine. Now we have lethal. Sure, they draw 3 cards, but they're just dead. 2, 5, yeah. Got the win. Boom. Got another little ranked. See you folks in the next round. Another day, another round. Probably a keep. Not the greatest hand, but we can just run this out if we need to. Gonna cycle the memory leak. Ooh, red-black cycling. Them cycling that is good for us. Means they need a color or something. Ooh, this could be good. I should have cycled the Frostvale ambush. Try to hit tap land. Well, I'm bad. Whoa, did my stream die? For a moment it died. Oh no. Looks like my stream is still alive. They don't even have their second color and they're owning me. Yikes. Well, that wasn't very good for me. Okay, another match. We are on the play here. I wonder why the stream glitched out. Hard to say. I don't know why we're getting... I mean, the first game was not close at all, and that last game wasn't close at all. But I think they just had more... We didn't have anything in the early stages to cast. Our 3-drops couldn't trade with their cards ever. So it was just kind of a nightmare. Yeah, I wonder why Twitch crashed. Like, this is actually more our speed here. They also had a kill spell for our 1/3 drop that we had on board, so it was just like... Couldn't even trade with a 2-drop if we wanted to. Hey! It has first strike, so it does not have flying. Okay, we're going to get a mountain. Okay, lead the Stampede. Let's see how they do. This is a hit or miss card in the format. Sorry for getting distracted. Oh, 3. Nice shot. Excellent shot. Double Vulpix, eh? I wonder how far they'll take that. We're going to Gust of Wind this thing. They're already discarding a hand size. Ooh, even a tap land. Nice. A Vulpix. Vulpix. So next time we go Lava Serpent into Lutri plus Blood Curdle. They gave this Vigilance. Oh, the value. Lutri plus Curdle. That's why we switched to Splashing Black. because it's just so nice. This is like one of the best things, because then you have 2 menace creatures, they have no way to block them. No, Jacobo 84. That's so sad. Oh, they're mutating. Oh, this game is over. I don't even need to Lutri the Blood Curdle. They have... Okay, I thought they might have an indestructible, but even then the menace was going to be good enough. I might have been correct to copy with Lutri just so I could get double menace. Yay! The wins have not felt close, and the losses have not felt close either. Hooray! Back to our winning ways. On the draw, a hand that we have to keep, but that can definitely be punished by turn 1 Flourishing Fox. Or just turn 2 3-1 or something like that. Seeing a forest always gives me that warm, fuzzy feeling of knowing I'm going to win. We have this for turn 7. Not knowing I'm going to win, but like it feels real nice. Gonna cycle Shredded Sails. I'm afraid of Quartzwood Crasher because my Rock Slide can't kill that in time. Marmoset does whatever a marmoset can. I don't know, that doesn't really work. Monkey. That's a little bit better. But that would be better with Lutri. Lutri! Gotta be said, Quartzwood Crash is a problem. Because they can play it on turn 5, and I can't do anything about it. Ooh, Excavation Mole. Dark Slain, thank you so much for the support. I do appreciate it. We are going to just pass. We don't want to memory leak this turn. I really do appreciate the subscription. Thank you so much. Okay, they need to hit a land drop, it looks like. We want to be able to hold up these cyclers so that we can block. And now we can hold up Anticipate. So we shall see if they do indeed have the Crasher. Ooh, they have a Starix. 5 mana 6/6 is no bueno. So they did have a 5 mana 6/6 that I couldn't deal with really. So we're gonna kill this. Because their other cards are manageable. And we know they have fully grown, so we can't really block this, so we'll just anticipate. We will take a Farfinder. I mean Glimmerbell. I literally just said the wrong card name. I'm doing well, Teflani. That's a fine one to copy with Lutri, but probably not going to. We'll send it. Next turn, no matter what they play, we can just kill 2 of their threats. Probably Pyroceratops and Tigerilla. We're going to do this because this forces them to cast their fully grown. They can even cast it on the mole to just pump damage because this will trade anyway. That's so cool, Cornball. And this way they can't play anything else this turn. So we get to kill both their threats. They have a really good trample deck for the Mentor. They have every card has been pretty much trample, which is crazy. Killing 2 of their threats is just really good here on turn 7. They can block, put the counter. We can cast Frostveil Ambush. Tap both their cards. Because they can just cast both. We have them on a 2-turn clock here. If they just cast these, we can Frostveil. They'll pick Menace, give it Trample. This turn we can Frostveil plus Glimmerbell. Really just put some pressure on them. They could still have like some crazy Titanoth Rex cycle back for more type deal, which would wreck me, of course, but it's just a mere brushwag. They can pump it once. We're going to get rid of both of these cards. See what we shall see. Removal spell is lethal. Forbidden Friendship is not the worst. We'll put them to 1 life. No. This is kind of a scary counterattack that they have available to them. We'll just do this. They kind of have a lot of damage here. Oh, nice. We could have played the land to untap Glimmerbell. Debatable on whether that would have been better. So they have 8 mana, so this is a 7/7 trample. They have all tramplers. Okay, I think that might have cost them the game. Because now they can't threaten a double pump. What the heck? That's horrifying. Well, we did our best. That's all I can do. Just get wrecked by them top decking like a genius. Absolutely unreal. Like, what am I even supposed to do against that? Actual nothing. I need to draw my Blood Curdle this turn. Ooh, Gyruda. Banana. Big hit, please. Okay, my graveyard has a Tigerilla in it. It also has a Porcupine in it. We'll take a Tigerilla. Give it Menace. That was a good time to draw Gyruda. So this thing can become a 7/7. And it can get pumped once and then made a 5/5. Yeah, if it's a 7/7, we're fine. Nice. Facet reader activated. We shall see what we shall see. Oh! Menace? We somehow won anyway! Oh, yes! The glory! All of the glory. Whew! We're almost in the top 1200 again. Whoa! Mr. Metronome, you came at a good time. Welcome, Raiders. If you've never watched my content before, my name is Nikolai. I primarily draft here on the channel. If you were watching my stream before, and you've never heard of Mr. Metronome, he's guested on my channel a couple times. He's a great streamer, and he streams all the time too, so go check him out for sure. Round. Another great opener here. The Drana Stinger. We're playing against a green deck. As I said last round, playing against a forest always fills me with hope. But you asked so nicely. We're not going to cycle, obviously. What does it matter that my purposes are nefarious? Last game, the Gyruda was very clutch for us. Oh, no. Ain't that the truth? Well. Huh. The question is, do we want to just play Bloodfell Caves and then Cathartic Reunion away some lands? I don't think we want to. I think we'll just play the Bloodfell Caves and then anticipate. And hope to find a removal spell. Whoa! Kanoxai gifting a tier 1 sub to Mr. Metronome. Thanks, Kanoxai. And welcome to the formation, Mr. Metronome. Another day of energetic and effusive commentary. Excellent alliteration there. Sleight of hand. Kanoxai pro mod everywhere. Okie doke. Let's just get this anticipate rolling. Find me Blood Curdle! Or Frenzied Raptor. That's fine. That's actually okay. We can Raptor, land, of one mind. And then this can trade with a... Wolf Bear. Yeah, I want Corpus. Oh no! Oh, the shame! Well, I can't trade with that anymore. Well, I guess we'll take... Yikes. Do we just jump here? We could take 10 and go to... Yeah, we have to jump. And then next turn we can... We can also just double block here, take 7. Gust of Wind, Bounce Wolf Bear. They put it onto the Goriak. I guess we don't really care about the human. I kind of like this better, because then they don't have anything to put it onto. Oh. Well, wrecked by spinnerets again, I guess. Such is life. So we can Frostveil ambush these two if we want. And then we could Gust of Wind the following turn. We could also just Gust of Wind this turn. They get a Volpiki back. Overall, not looking appealing here. I think our goal is to just survive until so this way we buy ourselves 2 combat steps. Unless, of course, they have like some random counterspell I'm not thinking of. Okay, and then we can maybe find... So these don't untap, so we can just take this turn to play our Gigan Cyberclaw Terror. Build up a board. Hit something good. Oh, yes! The Lava Serpent! Our best hit in our deck. 'Tis only just. 'Tis only fair and just. Oh, yeah, we would have died to second Spinnerets in a heartbeat. I would have taken that with a grain of salt. Just wreck me. And then we can get a double bounce going with our Gust of Wind here. Just give me a land, deck! I'm ready. It is only right and just. Oh no. What are they casting? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Ah. Oh my gosh. This is so good. Yes! We hit the land! Oh, yes. Haha, yes! And bounce that. I think we targeted the right ones. So much mana advantage. So much win. Hit you for 11. This game was looking really bad at a moment in time, and then we just drew perfectly. We hit that Frostveil ambush, which was super clutch. And now they've got... we bounced so much mana worth of spells. Oh, that was a lot of mana worth of spells. Gyruda came in super clutch. Oh, yes. Wow. That worked out. If I do say so myself, that worked out quite well. We could even, like, memory leak to make sure they don't get anything too good next turn. Huh. Like we could get rid of their Volpikite or something. But we're definitely casting this, especially because they didn't cast all their spells. So we want to know what they have. Well, they have a Divine Arrow. They also have a Will of the All-Hunter. Which one is worse for us? Probably Will of the All-Hunter, because then they can double block this. If we attack with everything, they go block, chump, Will of the All-Hunter this. Next turn, Volpikite. Auricorn. Nope. And they kill us? No, but we have this gain land to go to 8. So which one do I want to take? They're definitely going to use one of those 2 spells when I attack with both of these. I want to attack with both of these. If they have Divine Arrow, I still kill their creature. So yeah, we're going to get rid of Will of the All-Hunter. So if I attack with these 3, they can block here, and Will of the All-Hunter, so that doesn't really do much for me. That is... Oh, they're doing it on damage... Oh, they messed up their Divine Arrow. Hey, we got the win! That worked out. Unfortunate for the opponent there. I think we were still going to win the game. But not really where you wanted to go there with the Divine Arrow. We're on the draw. We have our clutch Gyruda here. We'll keep this. We have a 3-drop. It is kind of unfortunate if they're a cycling deck. Ah, thank God. Well, I was sad for seeing the plains, but happy they didn't play a Flourishing Fox. Oh, an island! Let's go! Oh my gosh, never mind. I'm immediately less happy. It's like the swings. I was like, plains. It's sad, but no Flourishing Fox. Happy. Then I see island. I'm happy. Then I see Sky Kite Sovereign. Sad. I will say the cat tokens are some of the cutest tokens in the game. Kitty cat. This marmoset's going to hold down the fort as long as it can. We're going to Tigerilla. Just use our mana efficiently here with Menace. No attacks. We don't really care about getting the Stinger into play. We can copy this later if we want to. Okay, they're just getting some mana. Nice, I respect that. We might just cycle the Stinger. Dig for removal. Rock Slide or Blood Curdle with Lutri is going to be really good. I wanted to have a second repetitive threat so they couldn't hit me for a lot on the ground. We don't have Fire Prophecy. We took Gyruda over it. I know, an irresponsible play, but one that had to be done. There's our Blood Curdle. Perfect. We get our Swamp. That's our ideal turn 7 play, but we have our turn 6 play lined up. No attacks. Yeah, Gyruda hitting our Lava Serpent was definitely a big factor in that last game. Okay, they're gearing up for a big morph here. But luckily we have our Blood Curdle to take down a key threat. Huntmaster Liger. Okay, well we might just have to kill that straight up. Because that is a 5/6. We know we can copy Blood Curdle the following turn, so can we live past that? I think we can. We'll take 5, 6, 7. Other creatures get the plus X, so yeah. Hey, we hit it again! Let's go. Your graveyard. Lava Serpent. Coming in hot. We'll find trading this for a Giraffid, actually. Yeah, we're okay with that, I think. Because Giraffid, if they mutate onto that, could kind of maybe kill us. Like if they have a Vulpikeet or something. Oh no. That's a bad sign for us. I don't know why they didn't attack with more stuff. I'm really worried about losing to this card now. Frontland Felidar. Well, I'm glad we waited on this Blood Curdle. Rewarded, as they say. We're going to use our card now so we don't run out of... so they don't get to tap anything. Let's go, Lutri. Yep. Sorry, opponent. I have to do it. It is a necessary cost of the world. We have many menace creatures. So we're going to put a menace counter on Gyruda. And a menace counter on the Lava Serpent. We're fine trading this for 2 of their cards on the battlefield. Well, they're at 10. Auto destruction. Oh no, we're dead to Vulpikeet still. Gosh darn it. I really don't want to be dead to Vulpikeet, I must say. I really want to get this Giraffid off the battlefield. Start off with a draw 2. Because they get like 3 counters. 4 counters actually. Okay, so that's good. So we'll bounce that. Aggressive attack here, but they have to make a lot of blocks. And we do have a Cycler to put them to 9 and make this a 4-powered creature. We can play a post-combat Frenzied Raptor if need be. A lot of Menace. Math is for blockers, but I'm, like, subconsciously thinking to myself about the math, and, like, they can't block all of my menace creatures. Because they have 5 creatures and I have 3 menace creatures. So they can only block 2 menace creatures if they want to lose everything, but they kind of have to block the menace creatures. And they can't also play around a cycler. Auto destruction. It's fun to just embrace the math is for blockers meme sometimes. So now they take 5, 9, 10, 11. They might just be dead even if I didn't have a cycler. 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Let's see if they have anything. Let's just show them that we had it. Overkill them. Got them. Got them, as they say. Top 1,000! We're back! We're back in business, chat! I never doubted it for a second. I'll see you in the next round. I don't think we can mulligan this. We'll keep it. Thank you, Jacobo. I'm glad you've been enjoying it. Oh, you've always got to play those Yorion decks, Evatool. Congrats, bud. I suck. I really do. I should have cycled this on my turn in case I hit a tap land, because I have so many in my deck. Oh, we're against a Gyruda deck. Never punished. Well, I'm going to have to get a mountain, which is unfortunate, but I need to be able to cast my red spells. Wow. Not going to use the Facet Reader, eh? Cool fact, if they hit one of my creatures, I can bounce it with Gust of Wind. And I don't have a lot of good hits in my deck anyway. Gyruda's kind of scary, though. Our hand is garbage, too, which doesn't help my mind. My state of mind. My state of mind is still not happy with facing down so much Gyruda. Okay, so they were going to miss land drops, and they still didn't use that. Oh, no, they're not going to miss land drops. I'm confused. I is confused. Oh, that's a good one. I wonder what they have. We'll find out. They're holding up a counter spell of some kind. They're just working their way towards Gyruda. That's actually interesting. Okay, so they can play a 4-drop here. We're going to Shredded Sails their Sprite Dragon, most likely. And then probably bounce whatever 4-drop they play, hit them for 7. Hope they whiff on their Gyruda. Oh, they're playing black mana. Killing a flyer is definitely a nice use for Shredded Sails here. Deckless has redeemed Deck Doctor. I don't think we want to flash this in just for damage. This game's going to go on for a little bit longer. Ooh, that could be useful. So if we bounce the Facet Reader, then we get to hit them for a lot more damage. Because it does double damage. The failure. The depths of my failure. They could have Crustacean, I guess. Cunning Nightbonder, sure. You ate my Farfinder, buddy. Huh. No! Blitzleech wrecks my day. Haha. Divine Justice. Perfect top deck. So they have a Pyroceratops. We hit our Lava Serpent, as always. We'll trade it off. We hit Lava Serpent every time because we're that good at the game. No big deal. Ah, I see you are also a man of culture. Or woman, depending. Nice hits. Gotta be said, they kind of hit a 2-drop. And we wreck them. Such is the way of the world. Good job, opponent. I'll check the deck doctor after the game. Yeah, it's 3 Serpents in a row. We hit Serpent every time. Oh, Lutry Town. Oh, it is definitely a sweet town to be a part of. To live in Lutry Town, one must only be joyful. We might actually, if we draw like Cathartic Reunion, we'd rather copy that. Porky Parrot. I think we're going to be greedy here. Just going to cast this. They don't have a good second thing to kill. And they have 5 cards in hand, so I can assume they have something big. Intense Destroyer vibes. Lol. Like, it might be greedy not to kill the Gyruda, but there's also a, like, decent chance that they have, like, another big creature to play this turn. And they, killing 2 of their cards and attacking them, like, is okay, but it's not, like, ideal. I can't copy stuff that they have. They could have Curdle, but even then, like, we're killing a 2-drop with our copied removal spell, which isn't the best. I'd honestly rather draw, like, as I said, Cathartic Reunion. I don't know why I played the land, to be quite honest. It was pretty bad to play the land there. Kinda wrecked me. Like, I'd honestly even rather kill a Facet Reader than either of these 2 creatures. Okay. But as they say, the time has come. So we could kill the Nightbonder. We could kill the Dranith Stinger. The Facet Reader is definitely scary, but the thing is then they can't double block Porky Parrot and kill it, so I think we'll just kill the Nightbonder. Hold some lands. Punished. As they say in the ancient Greek, punishe. From the base word to punish. Completely wrecked. Yeah, no Deadeye shenanigans. That was another factor for sure. Well, it is down to you, and it is down to me. Facet Reader is the Vizzini of this situation. And Lutry is Wesley. It is the... I can't compete with you physically, but you're no match for my brains. You're that smart, are you? Not remotely, because Iocane comes from Australia, a country entirely populated by criminals. And criminals are used to people not trusting them, as you are not trusted by me, so I can clearly not choose the wine in front of you. Truly, you have a dizzying intellect. Wait till I get going! Where was I? Australia. We'll be trading off. I'm okay with that. I hope they don't have a second Lava Serpent. One can only hope. Don't Raking Claws me, bro. Thank goodness. I would love a Cathartic Reunion. Or a Blood Curdle. Oh, a sweet, sweet Blood Curdle. Well then. The greedy go for lethal line. A classic. Completely owned. As could be expected here. Shall we say disappointing? I should have cast it before attacking, that is true. I forgot that I could cast it. Them blocking saves me so much here. Because now I do not straight up die. No, but if they just didn't block, they could have taken the 2. They have 5 cards left in the deck. We have 9. They have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Do they have only lands left? Give me a spell, I beg of you, deck. I would love a spell. I know I only have a few left. Do I even have a spell left? I know I have Cathartic Reunion and Blood Curdle. Oh, give me a Blood Curdle, please, deck. Please. Cathartic into Blood Curdle plus Cycler. Both of us are low on deck size. No! Such it is with life when your opponent has the answer to your Frostveil ambush. We are alive. It just so happened that we milled mostly spells. I don't know if we know. We have 1 land left there, and then 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So we had 5 lands left and 3 spells. One of them was Blood Curdle, one of them was Cathartic. So that kind of makes sense on how that would work out. Well, that was a good ride, I will agree. We did make it all the way till the end of the draft. Thank you so much, everybody, for watching to the end of the video. Remember to hit that thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment in the comment section down below. Leave a hashtag one-sided in the comments, because a lot of those games were one-sided. Of course, there were some close ones, but that was definitely kind of a crazy draft. Our last card was weaponized. We had this, Cathartic, and Blood Curdle in our deck, and then nothing else. So I think going for it with the Frostveil Ambush made a lot of sense, but we should have just done it pre-combat so we didn't get wrecked by them giving hexproof, but, you know. We were going to lose to that card anyway, I think. But that is going to do it for this draft. Yeah. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll talk to you folks next time.